Okay, let's talk about the Liquor License Act, or what is now called the Liquor License Control Act. It's an Ontario statute, only applies in the province of Ontario. And of course, its obvious intent is to regulate the sale of alcohol within the province. And the holders of these licenses are typically business owners, and we can see offenses for special permits that are issued for events as well. For offenses, there are quite a few, too many to list for this video, but the most common we see are sale to minors and over service, typically leading to people getting in the car and hurting people. There are also offenses that we see relating to essentially neglect or alleged neglect on behalf of the business owners in allowing people to commit criminal activity while on the premises. So defenses, of course, range from, the conduct didn't happen to the business took all reasonable steps to prevent the actions from occurring, as well as failing to, as well as the ability of the prosecution to essentially prove its case, or the lack of ability. So that would be our job, is to raise a doubt about whether or not they can prove their case. The clients that we see are typically business owners, and there's quite often a number of them, partnerships, that type of thing, which can cause a lot of strain and put pressure on the various people, because not everyone necessarily agrees on a stated course of action. There can be conflict and frustration amongst the business partners. In terms of our services, our ability to help you, we can advise you. So if you end up in trouble, or you think you're going to be in trouble, we can set up consultation services. If you have gotten charged but you want to represent yourself, you just want our take on it, we can help with that. And if, of course, you want full service, we can represent you and negotiate with the AGCO lawyers to try and work out either a settlement or, potentially go to trial. The consequences are, fines, shutdowns of your establishment, or even in the most severe cases, revocation of your license, which of course is the most extreme and to be avoided at all costs. But even negotiating different types of settlements can sometimes involve shutdowns during non-busy times, say January, as opposed to December when holiday party season is upon us. So we're typically able to assist with whatever service the client requires. Of course, if it goes to trial, we can help with that too. Trials are to be avoided at all costs because they're costly, and the stakes are so high and the risks are even higher. So it's not common for those to want to litigate, but of course, this is what we do for a living. So if you need us, then by all means call us.